Welcome to Outside the Box. This is the box that you step outside of when you need to solve problems. Right? You ever heard that saying? Sometimes you gotta step outside the box to solve a problem. Okay? This is outside the box. Look at it. Look at this place. I mean, listen to this place. Look at this place. This is outside the box. Welcome to Outside the Box. Let us be outside the box together. And let's look at what's going on, well, all over the place. We have struggles. We have a lot of struggles. I have struggles. I'm guessing you have struggles. We all have struggles. Okay? And we need to kind of spend our lives working through that. And I'm doing my best to do that. And as you can see, I admittedly am struggling with it. It's like life is beating the shit out of me. What do you want? Psychologically, right up in here. I'm like just totally bruised and beaten up and absolutely brutalized in here. But I can't quit. You see, that's the thing. I have to keep trying. That's the key. And I can't give in to the fear. I can't do that either. So here it is, outside the box. What are we gonna do outside the box? I'm gonna do a video a week. That's the goal. And I'm gonna stick to it as best as I can because I have to. And it's like a journaling kind of thing. I mean, it's this. It's this kind of shit. Maybe there's something humorous about it. I do like to inject humor if I can. I want this to be a part of your life. And it has to be of a quality that is worthwhile for you to take your time and experience it. And there is something here for that. Why? Because what I've got to offer primarily is the greatest story never told. And I say that without exaggeration. And I say that with perfect honesty in a way that is backed by pure fact, pure demonstrable fact. And that's the power of this channel, more than anything else. If there's any reason for you to like this video, subscribe, do all that stuff, that's it. So what is the greatest story never told in a nutshell? It's the fact that humanity is defining dominance itself all wrong. When we make a mistake, we suffer, we pay for it. Right? Imagine all of humanity throughout the entire duration of humanity, including right now all around the world, hyper-aggressively, competitively. Dominance itself is being defined wrong. The horror of that is unfathomable. It is just... I don't know, I only laugh because there are some things that are so serious that you have to laugh. But we need to get the message out. So here's the message. I'm going to say it just dryly. I'm going to make it right here. So here it is. It is. Reality is whatever happens. Whatever happens is pure power. Pure power is pure stability. Pure stability is pure balance. The path to power is the path to powerlessness in a balanced reality. Due to the seamless nature of reality, you are reality. You are that pure power. Everything I just said there is the story, the greatest story never told. Right there. Just dry, in a nutshell, there it is. A fact, a demonstrable fact. That entire statement is built on two experiences. And one of those experiences is actually experience itself. And the other one is treated often as a mystical practice, but it's not. It's called restful meditation. It's existed for thousands of years. It is not a mystical practice. It's very simple. You see, your brain is always focused upon what's going on within reality, right? Including right now. Well, if you rest that part of your brain to instead just experience the totality of reality itself, that's called enlightenment. That's called restful meditation. That's the goal of it. It's a restful goal. And it arguably, at least, is the most challenging goal to ever achieve. Because we have such a powerful momentum to work to achieve our goals that all of a sudden, if you really want to experience pure power itself, pure stability, pure balance, then you got to rest the distracting mind that is distracting you from being reality, so you can focus on focusing on what's going on within reality. This is why restful meditation is so powerful, but it's a logical thing. It's not a mystical thing. And you can experience it for yourself. And when you do, you will experience reality's perfect power, its perfect stability, its perfect balance, and you will experience a growing sensation of power within you. If you think about it at all, the effect disappears like that. So if you're sitting there thinking that you're restfully meditating because you're with a group and you're like, I don't believe in this crap, and you're thinking in your head like, this is stupid, oh, this is just stupid, you're an idiot because you're not doing it right. There shouldn't be a single word spoken in your brain. Let go. Don't worry, reality's got you because you are that reality. You are that perfect stability. You're not going anywhere. And when you get that, then you can understand that the greatest story never told needs to be told. The path to power is the path to powerlessness in a balanced reality. That's the right definition of dominance, and that's a fact, a genuine fact. You want to oppose that fact? Bring it. Bring it all. Bring the intellectuals. Bring whatever you want to challenge it. If it's any kind of unethical bullshit, then I'll deal with that accordingly. Because a lot of people love to spin things and use logical fallacies, and I hate all that crap. But if you want to do that stuff, I'll either ignore you or I will shine a bright light to your discredit. But if you've got a legitimate point, maybe, hey, look, I cannot arrogantly proclaim that this is right in a way that is socially validated because I'm one person. I can't socially validate anything. But I can put it out there. My confidence in it is obviously perfectly healthy. And I challenge you. I'll say it again. Reality is whatever happens. Whatever happens is pure power. Pure power is pure stability. Pure stability is pure balance. The path to power is the path to powerlessness in a balanced reality. Due to the seamless nature of reality, you are reality. You are that pure power. That's the right definition of dominance. And if humanity doesn't make that change, then humanity will die, because being an idiot is a bad idea. And as it turns out, we've been driven powerfully by an idiotic definition of dominance. It's fine for the rest of nature. Their alpha types are doing things like butting heads on a hill. Our so-called alpha types have social disorders, egotism, narcissism, sociopathy, psychopathy. They're terribly polluting our environment. They are terribly polluting our health directly. This is unsustainable for all of us. It's not us versus them. It's just downright wrong. And if you want this story to be told, then you need to support this, because I put an enormous amount of work into what I'm doing right now. And I'm struggling mightily in life. I took care of my mom with Alzheimer's for 12 years. I've been out of the workforce. It was not easy. And now here I am stuck with no savings really. I don't have a trust fund. I don't have an inheritance. I've got nothing, is really where I'm at. So I need help too. We need to support each other. That's how the world is supposed to work in a social species. And all I don't need a lot of money. I'm not that kind of person. I set up an awesome subscription plan for $1 a year. A year! Not $1 a month. $1 a year. And why would I do that? Because it's easy for anybody who has a computer to be able to subscribe for $1 a year. And the story the greatest story never told, is a story that applies to all of us. And I don't need all of us to give me $1 a year. If I did, I'd be a multi-billionaire. I mean, that's what would happen. If everybody says, that thing you've been working on all your life, that helped me. I'm going to give you $1 a year. I mean, you could just give me $1. It's just not even $1 a year. Even if everybody on this planet who stands to benefit from the greatest story never told gave me $1 period, I'm a multi-billionaire. I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't want thousands of millions of dollars. I don't need that. What am I going to do with that? I'm a mammal. I'm a human being, for crying out loud. I don't need that kind of leverage. I don't want it. There are children starving to death. If I had $8 billion, the first thing I want is the children to stop starving to death. But that's not just a money thing. That's a dominance thing. We can do better. We have to do better. And I'm going to do a video once a week. It's going to cover my struggles. I'd love to come out here with this powerful confidence that everything, you subscribe to me, you give me money, and you're going places. This is, I could sit here and have that kind of confidence. And it's not that internally I don't believe in what I'm doing. I obviously do. But when you get beat up a lot in life, you start kind of wincing and cringing at anything remotely resembling the effort towards success. It becomes very hard to just stick your neck out yet again. But I live by get roughed up 6, get up 7. And then that's what I want to do. I'm a get up 7 kind of person, and that's what you're putting money into right now. Subscribe. The links are in the description. I'm going to work through this no matter what, and I'm going to video it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit in a chair. We got some AI imagery that I pull into Photoshop. I do image correction. I like playing with the colors and the saturation. And I like doing things. So it's not just AI generated imagery. I look over this way because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on the screen right now. But yeah, it's designed to be pleasing for your eyes. Is what I designed for these images, and the audio using an innovative audio technique that I simply call space mixing. Well, you're hearing it. You're hearing it right now. So if you're wondering why the audio makes this mesmerizing, uplifting, kind of floaty, ghosty effect, it's because I intentionally put that there. And you can just rest your brain on it. And after a long day of struggling, you're outside the box for a moment, and you get to relax your brain on that, and you get to hear me speak about whatever's going on in my life right now, in conjunction with all of these things that seem to have an epic quality about them, at least as long as they survive a proper social validation, not a smart-ass social invalidation, but an actual, genuine, respectful, respectable validation, one way or the other. But if humanity gets dominance right, it's a complete revolution of health. That's no joke, that's no exaggeration, because we're driven by control due to the wrong definition of dominance. And what is that control all about? Fear. If you think that fear is the path to progress, I feel sorry for you, because obviously it's not. It's not. We need better. We can't be driven by fear. We need to be driven by health. And right now we're driven by fear. The people in power fear losing their power and will do whatever they gotta do, viciously, to secure and grow their power. And then, of course, the rest of us are just fearful of being abused by that power, because we're not really in a healthy social species. We're in the always look out for number one predominantly species. And that's a disaster. So subscribe, like, because we're already at that 15-minute mark. And in terms of my recording, I'll edit some stuff out, but I'm trying to keep these videos at a reasonable length for your benefit. links to how you can properly financially support yours truly and our movement, our spirit wave movement. Power to the people. Not just power to the people, extreme